Hello in TV land! Is your boy Freelancer Joe, or actually just Joe, and it is now time for Gaming with Joe. Yes, time to kick back and relax and enjoy ourselves and not sweat so much. Unfortunately, the Bungie devs don't seem to have that in mind, but yeah, it is what it is. And today we are going to run a quest, and more importantly, we are going to test out something I picked up yesterday, which I have not tried out yet, and it is the Thunderlord. Yes. Oh yeah. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? That's gorgeous. That's gorgeous. I don't know if it's going to replace the Sleeper as my go-to, but we're going to give it a shot in something I've run before. Now the thing is, though, my normal loadout is Horror Story, which is an auto rifle, which covers me from close range to medium range, and then the Ikelo shotgun, which is close range, and then the Sleeper, which is basically any range, well, medium to long. But the Thunderlord is going to be more medium to close range. So I'm also rocking the right side of wrong, which should give me medium to long and probably close. It should cover all the bases. And the long shadow, which is going to be for long range. But the thing is, I normally like using the Sleeper because it's long range DPS against targets that might hurt me an awful lot. Well, before I do this, since I'm running Dawnblade, the Radiant Well, I'm going to use Sun Bracers. Sun Bracers and the Dawnblade is what I was running that helped me get the Thunderlord, because that particular last quest step was not incredibly tough per se, but it could have been dicey if I was running some other loadout. And actually, when I got it, so I was running the Sun Bracers and Dawnblade, or Radiant Well, and then I was running, what was I running? Instead of the Sleeper, I was running a Sword. Oh yeah, and I was running the right side of wrong, but for the primary, I was running Huckleberry, because I figured if I was going to be getting swarmed with ads, why not run something that, well, one, gives me Rampage, which helps me cut down ads, and two, something that I don't have to bother reloading. So that was great. Basically, I popped the Radiant Well, lead something that was getting in my face, and then chucked a bunch of grenades at the boss, and then just proceeded to mow down the ads with the Huckleberry. I still ended up having to switch to the Sword to finish off the boss, but that was good. Well, that worked out fine. I didn't use the Sleeper because of the reflected beams. I thought there was a pretty decent chance that, well, one, I would miss, so there's no point with the Sleeper. I would miss because either the boss would move or because some of the ads would knock me out of the way. Or, more importantly, that the beams would have reflected and actually ended up hurting myself. And that's just embarrassing, managing to kill yourself when you mean to kill yourself. But I have yet to try out this Thunderlord, so I don't know how it's going to work. I hope it'll work well. I've seen some reviews online, and people seem to be really liking it. But I don't know if it's going to mesh with my particular playstyle of being extremely cowardly and shooting from a distance. So we shall see. We shall see. If you caught my video yesterday, you should be aware that I'm actually recording this video right after recording yesterday's video. And I had stopped at a particular point where I was receiving an error, but I had run out of time. And I spent I'm gonna say 5 minutes just reading the error and comprehending it, and yeah, I got it to work. All I had to do was remove the greater than sign. So the lesson here is that Freelancer Joe cannot talk and think at the same time. Well, some would argue that he can do neither, even if he was doing them individually, but, well, those are just negative Nellies. Now, this is what? This is the week 1 quest of the curse cycle for the Dreaming City. And I've run this one multiple times before. The standout weapons I would use would be a bow for medium, long range, distance, and then the sleeper to snipe off the yellow bars, the big boys. So I don't know how this is going to work, if it's going to work out as well. But we shall see.
How do you do it, Guardian? How do you find the will to come
at the
out
very
here
least,
again and again?
I do like the go figure.
We both know exactly what's going to happen, and yet
oh yeah.
here you are.
Let's see.
You have to believe that change is possible.
Thunderlord, come on. Look at me. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. But we're not going to open up with that just yet. Oh, we got 75 rounds. You know what? I'm feeling froggy. We're going to open up with this and see what it does. Will it rain down the lightning? Oh yeah. Yeah. That's pretty good weight on that too. We're not getting much ammo, so let's switch back to. Yeah, you rush me, huh? Oh, you got. This is why I like the health card. I have rampage. Doesn't do much good. And this guy always. Oh, we get sniper ammo or energy ammo. Good, I can use my sniper at distance. Solid. Where's that other piece? There we go. Still waiting for not you guys. I'll go ahead and load this down. Yeah. That's the guy. Nope. Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's pretty. That's pretty. And there's my heavy ammo. One brick, though. Let's reload. Let's make sure we got enough of our sniper ammo. And we got this. Alright. Let's, let us... Wait. I picked it up, right? I did pick it up, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah. A little curious about that. Well, so even though this is Thursday, I'm gonna treat it like Friday and ask how y'all are doing. Are you doing good? Fine? Wonderful? Bueno? I certainly hope so.
I'm gonna go get patched up.
Well, I mean, I guess I could treat it like it's Friday, but it's still worth talking about all the snow. Well, not all the snow. It's not like we're being inundated with snow, but it's something to be getting snow. I honestly would not have. For some reason, no. I mentioned this before. I really wouldn't expect snow until December. Ooh, look at that water. That's pretty. Oh, that reminds me. So they're giving out Destiny 2 for free. You have a battle medic. I gotta remember to do that. Unfortunately, I don't believe it's cross-platform, so I have to start my characters from scratch again. But my laptop, the new laptop, is a pretty awesome. It is an awesome gaming rig, so I might give it a shot. Open your eye. Say hello to my little friend. Are you waiting for that other guy? Pick this guy up too with this, just yeah. Get sucker. No more power ammo. That's a shame. But yeah, the snow. I think it's going to be a cold, cold winter. Well, you know, they say lowered solar activity, so that's going to be a problem. Well, not really a problem. Last year's winter was not so bad, I don't believe. It's been a while before we've had like a really heavy snowfall winter, you know? Ugh, which reminds me, I probably should buy a good shovel then. Oh, a good shovel and, you know, things we use to wipe off the car, an ice scraper, stuff like that. I'd almost say this is a god roller. Go figure for me. Except it doesn't have ricochet rounds, I believe. I prefer the high impact rounds. But it does have Rampage and Outlaw. So, I mean, that's pretty nice. Pretty nice. Where's everyone else hiding? Come on. Don't be shy. And I gotta admit though, I'm not gonna say bored with Destiny 2, but because there's still lots of things to chase. The issue for me is that all the things that are left to chase are in activities that either A, I'm not gonna do it, or B, really don't like doing. Crucible gets quick right. Yeah, but there's a couple of things, but you know, you all know how I feel about this PvP. Oh, no, Run. Snapshot sights on that sniper rifle, baby. That's right. Ahead. Ahead. Like this. Let's reload this. Oh, let's reload it. Okay. Yep. Pick you up. Nice. And the next set should spawn. I'll just pick them off from here. Well, not pick them off so much as they will mindlessly charge because they are not smart. Keep an eye on the first throw. Sniper rifle. Black. Okay, that's yeah. See, sleeper would have dropped me. Instead, now I gotta deal with the mob. Oh, they're hanging back, huh? Now you're. Huh? Trying to flank me? Yep. Y'all think you're clever. I have situational awareness. Oh, boy, this guy's been really going. And I have a volume down so I can't really hear them. They just sneak up on me. This last one. There's one more, wasn't there? I don't see any pings. Took quite a few shots to drop the gun, so. But, to be fair, it is a kinetic, so it's not bad. Actually, a little surprised it's being so stingy with there's no power. There's no power. Alright. there somebody else? I feel like there was somebody else. We need the ammo. We need the ammos. I should try and have more fun with this. Get used to it more, you know? I mean, but it looks like it's very clearly awesome for clearing out ads. You know, if I was running Luna faction boots and I didn't have to reload, that'd be nice. But I went with the sun bracers because I want the unlimited grenades. There's a wizard up here. He's a void shield. Vandals and scions. I may have situational awareness, but not so much ammo count. Yeah, that big hospital. Somebody's behind me? Oh no, it's that guy underneath the bridge. The guy that will test my pain. So, I do not like pain. Pain is unpleasant. So I will not be tested for that. Well, looks like the doggies are making noises. Oh wow, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. Oh, I keep forgetting I have this in the primary slot. But it has snapshot sights, so it works out really well. Stop doing that. Face your doom. I face my doom all the time. I don't know why you all gotta be cowards like that too. Yeah, there's fun. I could just run into the bubble, but what hit me that hard? Still can't track on the line like that. I don't know. Maybe I should stick to hip firing one. I bet you that would work better. I do so love the amount of care and detail they put into these environments, though. I mean, look at that. Look at that. The little things move. Tell me that's not awesome. Hats off. Hats off to the art folks. Magnificent. Magnificent. And this is another reason why I do want to get it on PC. Because I've seen clips of this thing on PC and it looks even more gorgeous. My only hesitation about getting on the PC is I don't want to get accustomed to using the mouse and keyboard combo because that's the superior way of playing first-person shooters. And I'm worried that if I do make that change that I wouldn't be able to hop back to using a controller. Kind of a... that's not the best thing to worry about, I guess. Alright. Was there an enemy? I think we're almost to the last room. You know what I should have done? I should have gone to the tower to check the bounties. But I wasn't sure how effective this Thunderlord would be. And so far it's proving to be pretty darn effective. Surprisingly effective. Well, not surprisingly effective. I've seen the videos of it too. And people are mentioning it right up there with the sleeper, so we shall see. Let's see how it handles the meatball. Where you at? Where you at, big guy? Okay, that was quick.
Nice work. Transmitting relics now.
Did not think... I didn't think it would melt it that quickly. Okay, that was surprisingly quick. Wow. I didn't even have to use my sun bracers or my super. Alright, I'm, wow, okay. That's pretty darn good. Me gusta. Me gusta mucho. Oh, it's the silver tercel. Really? Toyota's manufacturing Sparrows? I didn't know that. Wow. Do we have time for anything? Well, it's only, what, 21 minutes now at this point? I don't know if we got time for anything else. A lost sector, an event? I don't know. See, as I said, I was a little, what's the word? I don't want to say tired or burnt out, but a little, not as enthused of Destiny 2. Well, let's get back to the game world so I can bring up the map. I think I can do it now, right? Yeah, come on. All right, destinations. Okay, so, like, for example, the Flashpoint and the daily story, I mean, I don't need the gear, so that's kind of pointless. Vanguard, I mean, all my characters have a complete set, and there's the weapons and the exotic catalysts, but, I mean, the drop rates, it's really the catalyst that would get me in there, but the drop rates are so low, I don't see a point in that. I still need to complete the gear sets for Gambit for my characters, and earning rank, but the season ends in like, what, 2 weeks, and there's no way I'm going to be able to reset the rank, so there's no point in that, and, well, the gear will come with time anyway, so, and I've started not to enjoy Gambit as much, mostly because I feel like the invasion happens too often. I don't mind it, you know, in the build-up to summoning of the Primeval, but during the Primeval stage, it seems like it happens way too often, especially if you're the one losing. It's like you're having a hard enough time as it is, and then the other team just keeps invading as opposed to just burning down their Primeval, which they clearly can do. And then the Crucible, well, I need to complete the gear sets, and I'd like to get the weapons, and the Crucible has its own catalysts, but, I mean, it's Crucible, so y'all know how I feel about that. So, I mean, yeah, I don't... At this point, I mean, some of the stuff in the Hidden Dreaming City I'll keep doing, like the Ascendant Challenges, because there's 6 of them total, and I've done 3 of them. So if I do all 6, then I'll at least say I've been able to do them all. And I guess continuing to get new gear is always nice. But yeah, I mean, unless my boys are online, I really don't have much of a desire to go into those other things. Who knows, maybe I just need to take a break, chill out for a little bit. But you know, there's not really much else I'm interested in playing. I mean, Red Dead Redemption 2's out, but I'm just not a fan of Rockstar games. I mean, I appreciate them for what they are, that people like them, and they are good games, they're just not my type of game. I had Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, and I'll tell you what it is about the Rockstar games that gets me. It's the controls. They've always felt sloppy to me. So I got GTA San Andreas, and I think I died within 15 minutes. I was riding a bike and a car ran over me. And then Vice City, which I liked the most, but I only played that for like an hour because I ended up in a mission where I had to drive a car, and then that was just terrible, so I was like, forget that. But I did love the environment. Who doesn't love the 80s in Miami? I mean, that's great. Well, not Miami, but Vice City. Plus the 80s soundtrack, always awesome. And then I got the first Red Dead Redemption, and like, it was also within 30 minutes, and I was riding around on a horse, chasing, or just trying to learn how to do the horse, and I was like, no, this is just like driving the cars and riding that bike in Grand Theft Auto, so forget that. So I'm not even going to bother with Red Dead Redemption. I think Battlefield 5 is out, but that's PvP, so forget that. I mean, if I wanted unpleasant PvP, I'd just do the Crucible. Call of Duty, yeah, PvP, forget that. Fallout 76, ugh. I like Fallout 4. I know Fallout fans are, hardcore Fallout fans are like, it's one of the weaker ones. But, I mean, I greatly enjoyed it. However, unfortunately, Fallout 76 is not a single-player game, which is what drew me into Fallout 4. Just that entire world and exploring and meeting the NPCs and learning the stories. I mean, that was all cool stuff. It made up for the fact of how buggy the stupid thing was. What are we doing here? I'm just going to check the bounties really quick to see if maybe there's something I can do. I mean, we're almost at the 30-minute mark. So I don't see me doing much. Guardian. I don't know why I'm looking at the strikes, because I'm probably not doing the strikes. Oh wait, is today heavyweight? Rogue mission, adventures, strike, shotgun. Actually, that is today heavyweight?
Taken by surprise again.
I'm just checking what the modifiers are. I think today's heavyweight. Yesterday was brawler, right? Yesterday, I believe, was brawler. Let's see if today's heavyweight. Ooh, today is heavyweight and grounded. That's a good combination. I might do that. So that'll be fun going into the strikes with the Thunderlord and trying out heavyweight.
The Crucible beckons, Guardian.
I wonder if Crucible's not that bad this week because they got Iron Banner going on. Nope. Can't do any of those, so won't be stepping into Crucible today. I mean, I could if I was willing to put in the time to get some of those done, but I don't like Crucible that much, to be honest. Let's take a look at Gambit. I don't see much of a point in the Gambit ones either, because all you get from it is infamy rank, and there's no point because I'm not going to be able to get the rank reset. Well, I guess it counts as a bounty, so I mean, maybe I could do that.
It's the chosen one. Slay any high
Asian guy voiced by a white guy. Cultural appropriation. Completing a match. Nope. Nope.
Dark can overcome.
None of those. Alright. What about old Hawthorne? Does she have anything for me?
You've never had any What do you need?
Let's see. Precision kills? Okay, I could do that. I actually could do these three if I really wanted to. I don't know. I kind of like the idea of the strikes better, just because it's heavyweight. But we are about at the 30-minute mark, so I'm going to wrap this up for now. Overall, I like it. I like it a lot. So thanks for joining me, and I hope you will join me next time for when it will be Drinks with Joe, and we'll do the weekend review. I hope you have a wonderful Friday, or whenever it is you've decided to watch this, and that until the next time you join me, that you take care, and God bless.